This podcast includes explicit language and sensitive topics that some may find offensive.
All views expressed belong to the individual speaking and not a representation of any entity that we have been, am now, or will be affiliated with. It's your chance to back out now.
That being said,
If not, enjoy the show.
Previously on The Black Man Misunderstood.
So I'm Charmaine, this is Jasmine, and we are
Mentally Joe.
Black man, misunderstood.
It's your boy Mike B.
In the neighborhood therapist. Welcome to the Black Man Misunderstood. Here we discuss the topics about black men that most are afraid to speak on. I am your host, the neighborhood therapist. You just saw my write-up in Voyage magazine. I'm just saying. And I'm rocking with my brother, Mike B.
Yeah.
And this is season 3, episode 16 of the Black Man Misunderstood. What is black culture? Mike, first of all, how are you?
I'm good, but we ain't gonna gloss over what you just said, bruh.
What's up, man? Talk to me nice, bro.
Alright, Mr. Magazine.
Hey, man, you know, I don't even know if they printing magazines like that no more, but it's definitely online. Go check that out. Voyage Houston. You know, we in that thing.
Hey, you know I will.
You know. So, what's good with it, man? Black culture. What is black culture? That's an intriguing question, my brother. Where did this topic come from?
Well, this topic, when we were planning out season 3, the way we were making this journey for the listeners, I feel like this is a question that needs to be tackled. Because I think more than you, on this podcast itself, I think people have questioned, am I really about black culture?
You might be?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
Right? So I thought of this specific episode to tackle those questions, to say, is black culture really what we think it is?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your definition? Straight from the hip. What's your definition of black culture?
All right. I'm going to give you my personal definition a little later. I'm going to give you what we found first.
Okay.
So, this is the definition of black culture. Black culture is a lifestyle standard made of assumptions about black identity, often used successfully by marketers, studio heads, fashion brands, and music labels to make money.
I don't know what that means. You gotta explain that to me in street terms. Ebonics.
Ebonics. All right, here we go. So your favorite rapper,
Right.
your favorite clothing brand,
Right.
let me go cop that. They're using that with assumptions about what is being black. So, everybody like chicken, everybody like watermelon, everybody want to party. They're using these different pieces to promote their business or service or items for the black culture to pick up.
So I want to be clear what you're saying to me based off of this definition. Black culture is loyalty to a brand or a company that identifies as blackness.
It's not loyalty specifically to the brand. It's a lifestyle choice. Let's say that. So those brands and companies are what people emulate to be black culture. So they're like, if you don't have this, then you're not black. You get what I'm saying now? It's like someone wearing regular plain Nikes just because they rather the regular plain Nikes versus wearing Jordans. You're not black if you're not wearing Jordans. For an example. That's just an example.
Okay.
So when I saw that definition, I was like, yo, really? This is what we call black culture.
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm like, what? What? I'm like, this is the definition. If you go to Google and you type in black culture definition, this is the first thing you will see.
A lifestyle standard made of assumptions about black identity, often used successfully by marketers, studio heads, fashion brands, and music labels to make money. That is what Google said black culture is.
You type those exact 3 words, black culture definition, and that is the first thing that pops up.
That, to me, that sounds like Willie Lynch. I mean, and that's why I was going with the loyalty, because the majority of black folks, stereotypically, we are loyal to a brand. And we will continue to purchase that brand because it's the brand name, and grandma used to use it and uncles used to use it. So that's what I think of. Me, I'm going with my definition of black culture. That's what I think of when I hear black culture. I think of loyalty, things that black people are loyal to. So you gotta be loyal to the soul food for Thanksgiving, or you're not black. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. If you asking the neighborhood therapist, what is black culture? I'm gonna say black culture equals loyalty to it's just loyalty. ... And then people are like, what that mean? Okay, bro, it can be loyalty to my squad, loyalty to the hood, loyalty to my wife. I don't know. It's just black culture is synonymous with loyalty. It's a good and bad thing.
So here's a crazy thing, right? You're taking it a step further, but you're doing what my definition of black culture will be when I explain it later. I'm not gonna give it right away.
Damn, you gonna make us wait?
Yeah, I'm gonna make y'all wait to the very end.
Damn, okay.
Trust me. When we have our conversation, it all comes together. It's gonna make sense why I waited.
Okay.
It'll make sense.
I ain't gonna pressure you. So let's get
but that's a good start though. When you said loyalty, I'm telling you, that's a good start. And when you hear how I break down my definition, you're gonna be like, yo, Mike, I see where you're coming from, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna warn you right now, because I know how the listeners are, bro. If you do this at the end of this and it ain't what's up, they're gonna come for you. So
they gonna come for me.
It better be what's up, bro.
They gonna come for me either way, but they gonna say what I said is correct, and they can't come crazy at me. I'm telling you, trust me on that.
All right, let's get into the smoke, man.
All right, bro.
This is a question people are afraid of. We just gonna go out the window. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who are the gatekeepers of blackness in 2022?
Ooh. So now that's another reason why I love that this was the definition that we found, because it names a couple of the individuals off the rip.
Go ahead.
The gatekeepers of blackness, right? So it's what people in marketing think it is. It's what these studio heads think it is. Fashion brands, music labels, because they're using it to make money, and then they pay these influencers to wear their stuff. So the gatekeepers of blackness have already been set.
So I want to be clear on what you're saying. It's not individuals, it's entities that are gatekeepers of blackness.
Exactly.
Why is that? If it's if we are the culture, right? Why don't we control the narrative? That's what you're talking about. You're talking about question. You're talking about the narrative. You're asking
the right question.
Man, my man, I'm here too, my guy.
So it's basically what we, right? Black culture is what we see and what's popular and what's made right now, right?
Right.
So right now, those are the gatekeepers, right? And we allow these entities, companies, and people in charge of these companies to be the gatekeepers, because we're constantly buying the things that they're selling us. So it's showing them, oh, there is something to this. But on the flip side, because, gotta get a little bit deeper. Let's go back in time and how they chose to promote us, right? And you know exactly where I'm going to, like with all these minstrels, blackface time. And they always wanted to be us. So the assumption started right there. That's why when I saw this definition, it said a lifestyle standard made of assumptions. I already can tell you we didn't create this definition.
We didn't create the definition of black culture.
We didn't create this specific definition of black culture.
Okay. Is it wrong?
I definitely say it's wrong.
Huh? Oh, I gotta hear your definition, bro. You think that? So
Bruh,
Google's definition of black culture is wrong,
bruh. Yes. We're giving people the power and entity to describe us without us. No.
Okay. Yeah, facts. I see where you're going with
this
that.
That's a complete wrong definition. I'm telling you, my true definition at the end, and I didn't write it down. It's up here.
All right. Hey, you got
I've been
it.
thinking about this for a minute.
All right. So I want to be clear though. The gatekeepers are entities. They are not Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, LeBron James. They're not the entertainers. They're not your quote unquote revolutionary speakers. They're not.
Bruh.
I just want to be clear, Mike.
See, you're confusing. I like to say you're confusing a couple of things.
All right. Go ahead. Talk to me nice.
And yes, we have more power now, right? Because they seen the power of our people when we take over. I'm not saying everything is like, oh, it's a secret plan or whatnot, and they're actually not giving us. No, I'm give some of these individuals who bring up black culture their flowers. Specifically, Mr. Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
No, one of the artists that we do both like, right?
Is he a gatekeeper?
But the one thing, see now, my answer is no.
All right.
Because you know why? You want to know why I say he's not a gatekeeper?
I'm here.
Because he's not blocking what actual black culture is. He's shedding a light on it.
All right. So maybe that's my bad. Definition of a gatekeeper.
So you're starting to see where I'm going.
Well, hold on. Your definition of a gatekeeper is somebody that opens and closes the door and they block the door of said culture?
Of course.
Huh. Okay. I'm with you, kinda. My definition of a gatekeeper is somebody that is at the gate and protecting the door. You're placed there to protect the door. You're the guardian. You're not supposed to allow certain things into the culture. So when I think of gatekeepers, I think of Malcolm X. I think of Tupac. You know what I'm saying? These were gatekeepers. They allowed certain things into the culture and then they stopped it at the door publicly. Okay. Not just private.
Okay. So I see where you're going with it. All right. So I'm thinking of the other side. You're thinking about black culture and our influencers, but I would like to throw a different word. Our ancestors.
Oh, you said sisters. I like that. Ancestors. Oh, that's deep. Go ahead.
Who made certain decisions to better our people.
Right.
Those gatekeepers, in all honesty, are good gatekeepers. The bad gatekeepers are the ones who try to hide certain stuff about black culture because they think it's theirs.
All right. Okay. So it's two types of gatekeepers. All right. Just like you got two different types of bodyguards. You got the bodyguard that's gonna protect you, got the bodyguard that's gonna extort you. All right, I'm with you. I got it. Rocking. Understood.
Now you
No, I got you. Side note. Since we talking about the black culture, right? And y'all know me, I'm gonna go way left real quick. Mike, you remember the brown paper bag test? Were you old enough for that? Young enough for that?
I think I remember learning about it, seeing it in movies, how they used to compare skin tone. If you ain't this color.
Right. How would that amount in 2022, bro?
Bro, uproar. Cancel culture would be on that person ASAP.
Yo, could you imagine, bro? Logic, J. Cole, Drake, We're not trying to hear none of it.
Bruh.
I feel like they still go through that anyway, though. Colin Kaepernick, you know what I mean? All of them.
Well, yeah. See, the brown paper bag test was so effective that it's in our psyche now.
Right.
And people have not let it go.
Right.
But also the gatekeepers, the ones I'm talking about, don't let it go.
How so?
Bruh, marketing as a whole. It's only recently that we see all companies, and I mean all companies, promoting the United States, trying to find minority actors of brown and black complexion on a regular.
All right, listen. I'm listening to you, Mike. I just hate that freaking word, that minority word. You can't keep calling.
Yes, I know.
You can't keep calling people minority if they are becoming the majority. Like it doesn't make sense, especially when you talk about Hispanics. But that's here nor there. Go ahead, bro. You got it. I'm listening.
Nah, I get you. Let me just say people of color. Now I'm using their terms to make sure. I'm using their terms to make sure they understand where I'm coming from.
Facts. Okay. But I do agree with you. The brown paper bag test is still being used. We may not be paying attention to it. Case in point, right? I'm not proud to say it, but I checked out an episode of P Valley with Wifey. Wifey was like, I want to watch this. I'm like, I ain't even really into the nonsense, but cool. We'll sit down, feed it into Wifey, okay? Mm. First thing I hated about it, right? Don't get me wrong. It's actually a pretty decent show, but they drop a lot of gems in there if you're paying attention. But the first thing I hated about it was one of the characters, Mercedes, dark-skinned queen, right? Melanated queen. And the other main character, Autumn Night, another melanated queen. She just got less melanin than Mercedes. And they had them, like, they got a beef with each other because one dark and one light. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not here for this, fam. Like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. They both look good equally. They both got popping personalities equally. Like, why are we doing this? I get it. It's entertainment. But I'm just saying, those are little things that they sprinkle in that we still are seeing, we're digesting. And as the culture, we like, oh, you know what I mean? And I feel low key, right? I feel like queens that watch that show, even though they know it's just entertainment, they will go outside and unconsciously, if they lighter, they're going to feel a way towards a darker queen and vice versa. Mm-hmm. And they're not going to understand where it's coming from. It's because you watching certain things, you ingesting certain music. It's all by design, bro. But I'm here for it. I'm listening. I'm rocking. So, again, all smoke. Let's keep it real. Mm-hmm. What do we know to be black culture at this time in our lives? Just us personally. Just fire off. Give me three.
All right, we already know Jordans are in. That's number one. And I'm gonna say this now. Yeah, y'all gonna try to revoke my black card.
What's up?
I do not own a pair of Jordans.
Me neither.
Currently.
No, me neither. I'm rocking with you.
I know. Bro, I've only got one pair. You know why I got one pair? My mom bought it.
Oh, you gotta cherish those. I mean, yeah. But
no. I don't have them now. I grew out of them. I'm just saying.
But where they at?
The only pair I ever got. This is before mom left.
Oh. Okay. I was like, man, what's she doing? All right. Okay.
Nah.
But see, even back then, mama was like, I gotta get my son a pair of J's. No,
they were on sale probably. Bro, pretty sure they were on sale.
Don't do mama like that. Do not do my mama like that.
What you mean? I'm gonna do my kids like that too.
Oh, I am not.
Get what's on sale. Bruh, please. You gonna say, man, listen.
When the last time you seen a pair of J's on sale? Come on, man. Them J's was not on sale, bro.
Bruh, those J's was on sale, bro.
So you saying the only reason mama brought them J's because they was on sale, Mike?
Bruh, yeah, man.
Ridiculous.
Trust me. I valued the shoes I wanted. Trust me.
All right. I ain't mad at that. Keep going.
All right, so we got that. J's.
Right.
2, I think this is a big one, but I think it kind of gets pushed to the forefront a lot nowadays because of influencers and music labels.
The entities.
Yo, you don't listen to hip hop and R&B? You ain't black.
That's what we know as black culture: hip hop and R&B. Right?
Okay. Never mind the fact that we started all music.
My brother.
I mean,
my brother. But hip hop and R&B, that's the one they want to give. Oh, this is yours. This is yours. The only way we're gonna touch it is if it makes us money. Yeah.
Okay. Give me one more.
And then, last but not least, which,
come on, don't play with it.
This
Shoot it out.
This is really, really a thing, and it's crazy. But it's starting to change now. The old propaganda of if you're not voting Democrat, you're not black, and that was repeated by someone we know, but we get into that a little later.
So politics? So Democrat is
that politics thing.
So Democrat is synonymous with black culture. That's what I'm hearing.
Voting Democrat, not saying Democrat. I said voting.
Voting Democrat equals black.
It's a big, bruh. I'm telling you, that's how they tried to label it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I got you.
And people say, "Oh, no. It's either voting Democrat or you're not voting." Am I wrong?
Yeah, it's definitely changing, but yeah, historically.
Historically. But go ahead.
I don't even know if I want to say historically. Stereotypically, what has been shown is that black people vote Democrat. It's not true, but I would say stereotypically that's what's shown. Yeah, I'm rocking. I hear you. Okay.
All right, your turn, bro.
All right. So what we know to be black culture, bro, I'm just going to string them out. All right. First things first, I'm here for all smoke. Sexual orientation. Black was synonymous with man and woman. Okay. And then in the shadows, right? I'm giving you history. In the shadows, you had things that went bump in the night. Okay. Where the house parties reside, where the LGBT community, before they were known as that, were living it up because they felt like outsiders and they were outcasts because they felt like, yeah, I'm black, but I'm not black enough because I like what I like and I enjoy what I enjoy and I am who I am, right? Because I don't want to leave anybody out. Some people feel like they are born like that. Some people feel like that's just who they are. I don't want to leave anybody out. So that's a thing. And I think we still battle with that in 2022, where black culture is like, well, you're not black if you're gay, and then you got the other side that's like, gay is black regardless because I am black. That's what I stand on. So that's still a battle that's happening. Okay.
Yes.
It's a blackness thing, right? Poverty versus middle class or somebody that grew up in the suburbs. You still see it. You still see it. So if it essentially blackness equals poverty, bro, it's stereotypically what I see, right? And even sometimes I got to catch what I'm saying on this podcast because I don't want people to get it misconstrued that like, oh, well, if you ain't from the hood, you ain't never struggled, you ain't never been through nothing. Contrary, that's not what I'm saying at all. Like, there are people from the suburbs that have to deal with things that's just as wild as people from poverty, red line, as I call it. So we just got to understand that there is a distinction between the two that's happening, that they, again, the entities are pushing on us to go to war. Okay. Sports selection. There's certain sports, right? That's a part of the black culture that you gotta play, i.e. basketball, football, you know what I mean? Things like that, boxing, whatever. Okay. I'm not gonna go too deep. I'm just hitting you with the tidbits. Okay. Not voting for Obama, but voting for Trump. That was huge. That was huge because you had some black folks, right, that didn't come out to vote for Obama. But then they came out and they voted for Trump. So voting for Obama is officially one of those things that's delegated to, if you know, that was blackness. If you're black, you need to, and you can vote. You need to get out there and you need to vote for Obama. The question that I asked at the time was why. Everybody looked at me like they was ready to fight. It's a stupid question. He's black. We need a black president. Right. Got you. No problem. Okay. No problem.
So I know exactly where you're going with this. They were only voting because they were black. They didn't vote for any of the other issues and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. No,
the majority of black people,
you're right,
voted for Obama because he may have looked like your distant uncle or distant cousin. Blackness. That's what we know to be black culture. We were told vote for Obama because he's black. Period. That's it. That's all there was to it. Correct? What's up, Mike? Yes. No?
That's what they like to say. What is black culture?
All right.
Look. No. I'm gonna just say this. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of black individuals that said that. No, a lot. But that's the reason to vote. I don't. You know how I feel about voting. It's a different animal. I gotta read all the tea leaves, but
it is what it is. And then the final thing, what I would say, with this whole, what do we know to be black culture? What we measure success as. Now, I do think it differs based off of your geography, where you are. Because I've seen it different from New Jersey to Texas, but it still feels kind of the same. So in Texas, in Houston to be exact, what I've seen to in order for you to look successful, you got to have on a certain type of drip. You got to be driving a fancy car. Fancy to certain people is a slab. For those of you that don't know what slabs is, look it up. I'm not about to explain it to you because it's Houston culture, and I'm not about to let y'all steal. Okay. A Mercedes, BMW, you know, that's considered, I mean, that's the Mercedes, but yeah, that's considered, success because they look at you and they perceive that you got money and that you made it and, you that person because you're black. Right. On the flip side of that, in Jersey, honestly, if you breathing, and you getting it, you know what I mean? And you like, you just present yourself a certain way. Just, not your clothes ain't ripped and things like that. To us, a lot of the times that's successful. If you, 2 Chainz had a song, if you woke up this morning and you alive, you blessed, you winning. You know what I mean? So, and in Jersey, that's successful to us. And then you got the other portion that's also like the people that are in Houston, like, yo, oh, you got the Benz. Oh, you got the Hummer. Back in the day, it was a Hummer. Oh, you got the Hummer, blah, blah, blah. You the one. So success just looks really, really different. Stereotypically, for black folks, you got to have certain material things. That's what I know to be black culture. Again, these are all my thoughts and feelings. Don't come from Mike B. This is the neighborhood therapist speaking. Okay, if you got smoke with me, I'm here for it. You got it, Mike. What's up?
Bruh, I feel we hit a lot of those things on its head, and people do consider a lot of that stuff the definitions and pieces and parts of black culture. And not saying that we're right, not saying that we're wrong. People feel that way.
Yeah, no, it's just our perspective. I want to get into something fun though, man. I want to have some fun before we get up off of here, man.
No, yeah, come on. And then I'll give my definition at the end. So,
okay.
We're there.
You're not black if. What have you heard, Mike?
Bruh, I already know. The first one I'm going to say off the rip is because I don't eat it. You don't eat mac and cheese, you not black.
Oh. First of all, why don't you eat mac and cheese? Be careful how you answer.
I know. It wasn't part of my culture.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about my Jamaican culture.
Jamaicans don't eat mac and cheese?
I'm not saying Jamaicans don't eat mac and cheese. I'm telling you, you go look at our dishes, right?
Okay.
Our most famous dishes. How many have cheese in it?
Okay. All right. I see where you're going. I like that. Is there a reason for that?
We're just not really. I don't think we're big on dairy. Like we'll have our dairy drinks, our dairy things that we eat, but we're not really that big on dairy. In my honest opinion, it's until we got Americanized that Jamaicans started loving mac and cheese left and right. But people don't want to hear that.
Oh, you got the jerk mac and cheese. You got the cheesy beef patty. Oh,
bruh, Rasta pasta, Jamaican inspired. That is not a Jamaican dish.
I figured. Huh. Okay. All right. Okay. You don't vote for Joe Biden. You're not black if you don't vote for Joe Biden, Mike.
That was ridiculous, bro. That was ridiculous.
Yo.
And we all know what the Mr. Therapist is referring to. Last election.
What's up? Nah, what is it to say? You're not black if you didn't vote for Joe Biden. That's what he said. The man said what he said. And black people ate it up and they still voted for him anyway. And I just got a question. What has he done for us? All right, I ain't gonna make this political. Go ahead, Mike, you got it.
Going back to something that I do a lot. You're not black if you can't dance. You ain't got no rhythm.
You stand on that? You think that's a real thing? You think all black people are supposed to have rhythm?
No, see, this is no. I think this is what people get mixed up. Flavor and rhythm. Flavor is one thing because everyone comes in different types of flavors.
Right.
Rhythm is it's a part of one of those flavors that you can bring and sprinkle on. So I think that's something we miss, in my opinion.
So if you can't dance as a black person, you're still black. You good. You safe.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Look, think about it like this. Some of the best dancers in the world are black.
Right.
And some of the best dancers in the world aren't black.
But they were taught.
Or are not perceived to be black.
There you go. Okay. All right. So this one is a two-parter. And I think I'm the only one allowed to do this because Mike is very, very Christian and holy thou.
No. I'm gonna make the statement now. I do not I'll talk about it, but I ain't a big proponent of talking about sexual issues and intercourse. But
why's that?
I do talk about it.
Why?
That's just how I am.
No. That's a cop out.
It's not a cop out.
What?
It's not a cop out. Look, my sexuality, right?
Right.
And what I do with my girl is for me and her.
Okay.
Not for the world to know.
Gotcha.
So that's how I look at it. But it doesn't mean I can't talk on sex or talk on different things about sex. It's just that I choose not to.
Okay. And for the listeners that's listening, that's Mike's stance. That is not the neighborhood therapist stance. You ask me a question about me and wifey, you might get an answer, you might not. I'm a hybrid. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might tell you my favorite position. I don't know. I don't know. It just depends, okay? So listen, you're not black if you don't have a big boom.
Ooh.
Walking stick, monster, you call it what you want. Okay? But the crazy thing is, on the flip side, I don't think I've ever heard somebody say, you're not black if you don't got that WAP. And I feel the type of way.
You know the funny thing, though?
Have you ever heard it?
No. It's because, the funny thing is, it's perceived.
Huh. You might have a point.
Think about it.
You might have a point there. Nah, I don't know. I might have to argue that.
No. Think about it. Movies, TV shows, history. The black woman was always chased,
sought after,
or run to.
Okay.
And sought after.
Right.
So it's perceived.
Okay.
It wasn't said or said for the world to take it in until said rapper brought it up. Just saying.
But between me and you, right? you don't feel like that's unnecessary pressure on the black men? How is that fair? And the other portion of this question, right? And I ask queens all this time because I like getting into jokes with them and just laughing, having fun with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, how in the world are you perceiving what a big block is? And then you get random answers. Some of them be like, oh, when he's erect, if he can't touch his own belly button with it, it's not big enough, not long enough. I'm like, okay.
Yo.
I'm like, all right, bro. I'm just telling you, I have conversations with queens, bro. I enjoy having conversations with queens. Some of them will tell me, oh, if it ain't like a baby leg, I don't want it. I'm like, hey, yo, heard you, queen. Like, that's what's up. Live your life. Like, I done heard, a queen that told me straight up, if it ain't 8.5 or more, I don't want it. I'm like, that's what's up. I hear you. Again, like, who am I to argue with you? You got it, baby.
That's crazy.
But I have never heard a man, right? I haven't. Man, as long as I'm dealing with a queen, she better have that wop. She better have that fire. I done met some dudes that was just like,
we never said.
Yeah, fact.
Nope.
I done met some dudes that was like, oh,
Nope.
It was all right. It was all right. She cute though.
Mm-hmm. Those specific words never come out. Yes.
What? It's added pressure, man. Why they don't got the pressure?
They do. They just don't have it when we think they have it. Just
okay. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, come on.
Go ahead. It's your turn. You got it.
We already said this. Bring it back up again. If you don't listen to hip hop and R&B,
I feel like people can be forgiven for this because country music is black, jazz is black, rock is black. I mean, everything that you listen to is black. Reggaeton is black. They're not gonna like that. Reggae, black. You know what I mean? You can be forgiven. The neighborhood therapist will forgive you if you don't listen to hip hop and R&B.
And then, of course, you already said this last one. You don't just fly or got the drip. You're not black.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Right now. 9 times out of 10, if you catch me in public, I'm not black. By this definition. Because I do not do the fly thing and I don't do the drip thing. I get up to get dressed. I get up and just put clothes on, bro. I do not give a damn. Do it? Does it? I will. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does have to match. That is ingrained in me. That's just something that I do. I have to. It has to match somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay?
I can't. Yeah. No. I can't just go out. Oh, yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
That was ingrained in me too.
Facts.
And I'm gonna say it like this. Like, yeah, I can get flying on some days, but more times than not, I just want to throw on a shirt, some pants, and call it a day. If I know this is me. If I know it's something I know I want to look a little better at, I'll spruce myself up. That's because I want to spruce myself up. I don't care. But yes, these are the things we've heard to say you're not black.
Word. And for those of y'all listening, drop in the comments, the chat. What have y'all heard? You're not black. If I'm anxious. I want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear it.
We want to know.
But Mike, you're not off the hook.
But
what's your definition, bro?
Oh no, I gotta come correct. The definition, I gotta come correct. So I've been hitting at different points the entire episode about what my definition of black culture is, right? And I think the way we use our words is powerful, right? So this is what I honestly think black culture is supposed to be. Black culture is our actions, the way we live our lives, from our ancestors, hear me out, my ancestors, to now, that's been instilled and carried on from generation to generation. That is black culture. Because there are things that these gatekeepers I speak of don't know that we do and don't expect us to do it. That is my definition of black culture. Because the definition we gave in the beginning, it said assumptions. Culture is not supposed to be assumption.
It's understood.
It's understood.
Bars. No argument here. I'm gone. I ain't got nothing to say.
See, I told you I was gonna come with it. Man, And when I get in my bag, bro, it's the way we use our words. So I had to say ancestors because it's stuff passed down. Like in some people's cultures, people say money pass it down to their kids. Where they learn that at? Who stopped us from doing it for so long? Just saying. So for anyone who wants to come at me for my definition, go ahead. Because any which way you look at it, you write that definition down and go look at it, you gonna be like, yo, he's right. So these said gatekeepers that I am talking about, kick rocks. The gatekeepers of the black cultures that's trying to bring us forward, the kings and queens that are trying to launch us ahead, keep doing what you're doing. That's why I brought up Kendrick. Because people would say or not understand why Kendrick did the album the way he did it. He shined light on so many different parts that happen in black culture that people don't understand. Or they're not trying to understand. They're trying to block it out because they don't agree with it.
On that note, we gone.
See y'all next week, folks. What up, listeners? Mike B here. Hope you enjoyed the episode. You can find us on IG at BMM_podcast. On TikTok at BMM Podcast. Facebook, just type in the Black Man Misunderstood Podcast. And then you can find the Neighborhood Therapist at the Neighborhood Therapist on IG. And you can find myself at MikeB_BMM on IG. And if you want to connect with our producer, the DJ himself, Mr. DJ Daxter, check him out at DJ Daxter on IG. All right, folks. See y'all next week.